In April 1912, the world's largest ship set sail, a vessel so advanced it was called unsinkable. Yet within days, it lay at the bottom of the Atlantic. This is not just a story of steel and ocean, but of ambition, tragedy, and human fate. This is the Titanic. At the dawn of the 20th century, the world was racing forward into a new age. Electric lights illuminated cities. Automobiles rattled across cobblestone streets. Wireless radios sent invisible messages through the air. Humanity had begun to believe that technology could conquer any obstacle, that progress was unstoppable. And in this age of ambition, there was perhaps no greater symbol of progress than the ocean liner. Mighty ships that connected Europe and America across the Atlantic Ocean. Shipping companies battled to dominate the Atlantic. Some focused on speed, breaking records to cross faster than ever before. Others tried to dazzle the wealthy with comfort and grandeur. The White Star Line, a proud British company, decided to do both differently. Its chairman, J. Bruce Ismay, had a bold vision. He wanted ships so vast, so magnificent, that they would dwarf all others. Not just vessels, but floating palaces. To achieve this dream, White Star partnered with Harland and Wolff, the famous shipbuilders in Belfast. Plans were drawn for three giants of the sea: the Olympic, the Titanic, and later, the Britannic. Construction of the second ship, Titanic, began in 1909. Thousands of laborers worked day and night. Enormous cranes lifted steel plates. Rivets, more than 3 million of them, held the hull together. It was dangerous, back-breaking work, and some men paid with their lives. After 3 years of toil, in 1912, the Titanic stood complete. A steel giant that stretched nearly 900 feet long and towered 11 stories high. Titanic was not just big, she was beautiful. First class offered luxury unmatched anywhere else. Elegant suites, grand dining halls, a Turkish bath, and even a swimming pool. Second class rivaled the first class of other ships, with libraries and comfortable cabins. Third class, often neglected on other liners, had clean bunks, good meals, and social spaces where immigrants dreamed of new lives in America. The centerpiece was the grand staircase, polished oak, gleaming chandeliers, and iron railings that sparkled like jewelry. It was not a ship, it was a palace afloat. Beyond her beauty, Titanic was admired for her strength. She had a double-bottomed hull and 16 watertight compartments. Even if several flooded, the ship was still expected to float. This led to one of the most dangerous beliefs in history, that the Titanic was unsinkable. Newspapers printed it. Passengers repeated it. Few questioned it. After all, this was the most modern vessel in the world. How could she fail? By the spring of 1912, the Titanic was ready. Her paint gleamed, her decks shone, and her engines roared with power. She was the pride of Belfast, the crown jewel of the White Star Line, and the marvel of the modern world. Passengers rushed to buy tickets. Some were rich aristocrats, eager to display their wealth aboard the finest ship ever built. Others were poor emigrants, clutching their dreams of a new life across the ocean. For everyone, Titanic was more than transport. She was a promise of safety, speed, and glory. When Titanic prepared to leave Southampton in April 1912, few doubted her. She was a triumph of engineering. She was the ship the world had been waiting for. But the truth was simple. For all her size and strength, she was still human-made. And the ocean, vast and merciless, cannot be tamed by human pride. Titanic was called unsinkable. The sea would soon prove otherwise. The Titanic story reminds us that human ambition can reach incredible heights, but nature always has the final word. Thank you for watching this journey through history. If you found this story meaningful, leave a like, share it with others, and subscribe for more untold chapters of the past. History is not just in books. It lives in shadows, in whispers, and in the depths of time. This was Dusk Times, where the past never sleeps.